You're listening to the DFM podcast with Jim and Christine.
All right, B.
Hi.
Episode 13.
Ooh,
I know.
my
Exciting.
favorite number.
Is it really?
Yeah, for my birthday. Yeah, I like that number.
Yeah, and we have listeners to this podcast that I didn't know were listeners to this podcast.
Really?
Yes. You said your dad was not really a fan of the podcast.
No.
Your mom was interested.
Right.
Like in when we said we were doing a podcast, and this was like really early on.
Yeah.
And she was kind of like, oh, where can I listen? Whatever else. I have no idea if your mom listens now. But your dad was not about it.
No, when I brought it up, I think I asked him when we visited in February, have you listened to it? And he said no. He was very short about it. And I said, all right. And he said, I just don't understand why you put yourself out there talking about your whole life and kind of putting it out on social media, which I get because
generationally maybe
they're not even that used to
Right.
using social media. My dad is on Facebook, but I think he has just a handful of friends and he likes to keep it that way.
All right.
And so I respect it, but he is not a fan.
Well, when I told my mom about this, she was very short too, kind of like why, like like whatever. However, then she goes like this to me yesterday. She goes, "I'm doing my little workout in the room." She's like, "And I was listening to yours and Christine's podcast." And I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?" She's looked up. And then she goes, "And I just want you to tell Christine, it's called a top sheet, not a loose sheet."
Do you know what? She's right.
Yeah.
I
That's
know
my mom
that.
correcting, though.
I was laying in bed and I'm like, the top sheet, bottom sheet, top sheet. I don't know why I said the loose sheet.
Even you said fitted sheet and the thing, which is right.
Oh,
I think
fitted.
Fitted
You're
sheet
right. Fitted and top.
sheet. And
yeah.
she says the reason for the top sheet is to keep your comforter clean from all your body oils and stuff, so you don't have to wash your comforter as much.
Interesting.
That's why you use it.
Okay.
But my mom,
Thank you, Eileen.
I just thought it was funny that she was like very coy about it. She's like, so I was kind of, listening to your podcast.
There's some mistakes.
My mom
in
is a
it.
funny person, though. She had this dish on the table last time we were there that she served. I don't remember what she was.
Brownies.
Brownies. Yeah. She cooked brownies inside of the glass Pyrex, I think it's called. But the handle was broken. And she kept saying, be careful. It's really sharp.
Glass.
Yeah.
Sharp glass.
Because the kind of the side handle broken off. And I said, oh, is it really that sharp? And I rubbed my hand. I was like, ooh, that is super sharp. And I was like, why don't you just throw this out? She's like, well, I was thinking about getting a file. And we could file it down on the side. And I was like, and have little shards of glass everywhere.
That got her.
Yes.
Then she was like, ooh, that isn't a good idea.
She would rather go buy the file for $10
Yeah.
than buy a new Pyrex pan for which
16.
she had looked up. She saw on Amazon that it was $16, and she was still like, nope.
It's the sentimental value, which I understand, but it is dangerous. And if she can fix it, she'll put time in.
She'll definitely put the time and work
effort
into it.
I think she took one of our pans once that I could not get clean.
Yes. And
She's like, let me take this with me.
Yeah.
And she returned it.
because she's willing to work on that pan for 3 hours.
Right. I'm not.
To work
Yeah.
Like, I'll work on a pan for 5 minutes and be like, and if it's not going to get
buy a
clean,
new one.
yeah, buy a new one. Right. I think you bought something, though, that's very much my mom's style. We have such similar taste when
We
it
do.
comes to decorating.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yes.
Like, I enjoy the way that you decorate.
Yeah.
Usually when I have an eye for something, you agree with it. There's a few things before we've purchased that we've disagreed on. We've seen something in the store and we're like, maybe not.
Yeah.
It's very rare that it's a hard no from someone and a hard yes from another person.
Exactly.
However, you came home with something the other day, and if I knew this before you purchased it, it would have been a hard no for me.
Yeah. And I was a little annoyed at your reaction.
I didn't know how you wanted me to react. I thought you were kidding. I thought you were kidding.
Here's the thing. We have 5 loungers.
Yeah, by the pool.
By the pool. And our backyard is very neutral in my eyes. Like
Right.
we have neutral colors. And I just thought we need a pop of color was what I was going for.
Beautiful. I
and
love that
thought
idea.
just these small pillows on this will that's it. They'll be the pop of color.
Sure. I'm fine with a pop of color.
But
that's
now-
not my disagreement. I agree that we should have a pop of color in our backyard. But the pillows you bought look like they were stitched by a 90-year-old woman.
There's nothing wrong with that.
They look like they belong in my grandmother's house.
I disagree.
Can you pick it up and show everybody?
And now also, are you going to say what you thought was on them, or am I saying that?
Well, show the pillow first.
Okay, here's the beautiful pop of color pillow.
It is not. Hold on, I want to show my camera too. I don't. Not that I can't cut between these two, but look
at that yellow. And I want to point out the green leaves match.
Is this not something from like the 1950s?
No, I just bought it the other day.
Yeah, but
and the green goes. We have green umbrellas, so I was trying to tie the two things together.
All right, and what's on that pillow?
A flower.
Flower? Is that what that is?
Well, now.
What do you see now that I told you?
Now I will never not see hot dogs.
Hot dogs and hot dog buns. Come on.
Yeah.
That's two hot dogs and hot dog buns. And they even have ketchup on. They even have ketchup on them. Babe, it's hot dogs.
I know.
Which is fun for the backyard.
So now you've ruined it because now I can't look out there and I just see hot dogs on pillows.
We're going to eat so many hot dogs. Maybe it's a subliminal message and everybody be like,
barbecue.
See, now here's the thing. You turn that around and it's just the blue. That's fine for me. Out there. But it doesn't.
We have blue. That doesn't pop.
Yeah. And I don't mind a design. That is 1950s. Retro-y. Ugh, I don't like it.
Well, and they were a little on the cheaper end. So.
Hold on.
I was trying to save money as well. You think you'd give me...
I say hold on, and you just keep going.
Oh.
I was going to open the can of hold on. Okay. I just didn't want that to be in the podcast.
Oh.
But I say hold on, and you just go.
Because you got me all fired up.
About pillows?
About the hot dog pillows. Well, good thing you're not home most of the summer.
Yes, that's true. My summer tour is starting, in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Not 2 weeks, sorry, 2 months.
Yeah, and then you're gone all June, July, August. So, every day. So, I'll just look at them. You don't have to.
And make hot dogs for everybody who comes over. Because everybody's going to sit on those loungers and be like, kind of in the mood for a hot dog, and I don't know why.
Speaking of, though, food and our friends being over, we did have... For the past 2 years, I believe we did a Father's Day brunch here with the Camel crew. So we had all of our good friends and their kids, and you do like an awesome breakfast spread.
I crush it. Like bacon's cooked the night before. We cook 10 pounds of bacon.
Because there are so many of us. There's 22 of us, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Total. Eggs are flying off plate. Like you're in there the whole time. I'm pouring mimosas, like the whole night. Any
style you want. That's how I roll.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm like, why are you doing that to yourself? But
no, because if they want a fried egg, boom, done. It's sunny side up. Got it. You want poached? Hard boiled? What? Scrambled? Yep. Whatever you want.
We all love that breakfast.
Eggs Benedict. You can make it all. I'm not going to let you talk anymore. I'm just,
okay.
Because the chef's hat.
Oh, yeah.
Has 99 pleats. For the 99 different ways you can cook an egg. And I could probably do like 80 of them.
Okay. 80?
I could probably cook an egg 80 different ways.
I'm sure you could, but it's not like you do on a normal basis.
No one wants, the eggs Florentine.
Okay.
But I can make it.
All right. We're going to make a list for this Father's Day. Anyway, we all agree that you do a great brunch. However, there's something that our group is almost split on, which is dessert, mint, chocolate chip ice cream, or mint ice cream.
The group is split. We are not. There's 10 of us, so it's got to be
6 and 4. Please cut that.
5 and
4.
Math.
All right, because you threw me off because we're not split, and it's a 6-4 split, but that doesn't seem right to me. I thought it was more.
You thought it was 5-5?
No, it's not though. So you and I do not like. Did I even say what it is?
No.
Mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Yeah, but even mint chocolate anything, I'm not a big fan. Except for Thin Mints, I like.
That's weird. That you like Thin Mints and not...
Mint chocolate chip ice cream? That's not weird.
So Tom and Tara bought a cake once, and it came out, and we were all excited to have dessert, but it was mint chocolate chip ice cream in the middle. And then like a bunch of us were like,
Step
no,
back. We're like, whoa.
like, don't want that.
Yeah.
You and I don't like it.
No, going back to the brownie dish that my mom made, my sister
yeah.
put mint icing on top of it, like mint chocolate icing. And I didn't have a brownie then.
Yeah.
So mad at her for ruining the brownies.
I know. It's a big deal.
Yeah, I don't want
if
that.
you don't like it, it's a hard no. You, me, Melissa, Steve don't like it.
Tara, Tom do.
Tara and Tom do. Tony does.
Tony.
Joanne is a big mint fan.
Okay. Who are we missing?
The Eddingtons, Annette and Brian, both like it.
They both do.
Yeah.
So it's 6 like it.
I know. More like it than don't.
I think also mint chocolate chip is like one of those things like you either love it or you don't like it. There's no someone that's like, oh, I kind of like
right.
mint.
And I was hoping to pull Netsy to our side, but Netsy, you know, she likes it. So it's a 6-4 split, but those of us, the 4 of us, are very strong on our.
You know why I make eggs 100?
Non-liking.
You know why I make eggs 100 different ways?
Why?
So that way everybody gets what they like.
Okay.
Right. I don't buy a mint chocolate chip cake knowing 4 people are not going to.
Well,
they didn't know at the time.
They didn't
and now
know.
it's the biggest joke.
Yeah, it is a big joke.
Of like, you know, who's getting the mint chocolate chip ice cream? We used to have a little thing that me and my friends loved to do was we would go buy Carvel cakes. But my friend used to work for Carvel and he says, you know, when I worked at Carvel, you used to have to write on the cake whatever anybody said. You can get anything written on a cake.
Yeah.
So we used to go in and get the most obscure things like written on the cake. And we started off what I thought was pretty bland was like, hey, sorry to break up this way, ... And like, but you'd have to go into Carvel with a straight face and like order like, hey, I need a cake that says, sorry to break up with you this way.
Oh, I get it.
And
to
then
make the person
and
feel
the
uncomfortable.
Yeah, and the person had to write it on the cake. And then we would take the cake home. And we used to eat them at the UFC fights. We'd get like a little ice cream cake and like see. But then it got so bad that was like, sorry for the herpes.
Oh, God. And would they write
Yes,
it?
they wrote it every time.
They're writing down, how would you like us to spell?
Oh my God. It was so good. We used to just get some
man.
obscene things like written on cakes.
Interesting.
But never a mint chocolate chip cake because that'd be gross. That'd be gross.
That'd be gross.
Tom and Tara with your mint chocolate chip.
We love you, though. They're great hosts. I mean, think about how Tom makes all those kebabs up all night. I'm like, wow.
You thought he made those?
I thought he made those.
No, those came from Chubb's.
That's another joke. Yes.
Oh. No, you're easily, fooled.
Thanks.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Ooh, got her. She didn't know. Before we sat down today, you were watching, I think, a TikTok or whatever.
Yeah.
And a theme song came out. Is that how it happened? Did the song pop up on TikTok?
The theme song was on.
I have my phone on silent.
And the theme. Sorry about that. And the theme. So it was like just their opening run of the show.
Okay.
Totally forgot the Hogan Family Show existed. They put the dates on. It was only on for about 7 years. Totally now remember the show and was able to sing the entire theme song.
I think I could do that for a lot of like the mid-90s shows, like Family Matters, Full House.
Oh, Full House. That's one I forgot. Growing Pains.
Growing Pains.
We have a little gap between us.
Yeah,
So
I don't know if I would know
start-
the theme song for Growing Pains. So here's my thing. I want to do a little game with you.
Okay.
I found a little website that has like the top 50 theme songs from shows.
Oh.
So I want to play them, see if, I'm going to give you like a few seconds of the song. We'll do like 4 of these.
Okay.
Like not crazy. But you just tell me what the show is. See if you can nail some of these.
All right. Let's give it a shot.
One of them on this list, just to say that.
Crap. Sesame Street?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there you
okay.
go.
It's just
Sorry.
a weird version.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know what? It is them like live in concert in the video here that I'm watching.
Thank you. Okay. Because
All right.
I'm like,
Hold on,
I
let me
know
get even
that.
easier
but...
for you just to get you into this.
Okay. I'm like stumped on the first one.
Oh, actually, it's not the theme song. Sorry.
Jeopardy.
There you go.
Okay.
I thought it was going to hit
Like, wow,
right
that's
early.
a real big intro. Like, waiting.
welcome back.
Do you know what that's from? This is before your time, actually.
Welcome back, Carter.
There it is. Nice. But that's like a 1970s, right?
Yeah.
Here's the story.
Brady Bunch. I did love that show. I guess I watched reruns. Knight Rider.
Nice job.
Woo! Oh, who didn't love Knight Rider?
All right, let me see if you can get this one.
This one. My God! Sopranos.
There you go. Good job. All right. I thought I would do 4, but there's a bunch.
Thank you. Growing Girls. Not Growing Girls. Golden Girls. Thinking
You had the right alliteration, but just you're like growing pains and golden girls. Growing girls. Watch girls go through puberty.
Don't cut that part out. What? That's ridiculous. Don't say that word.
Puberty?
Yes.
Hold up. You want me to cut the word puberty?
Yeah, it's just like, don't say that.
Puberty.
Yes, it's weird when you
my
say
God,
it.
You're like the person that doesn't like the word moist.
Ugh! Exactly.
What's wrong with the word moist?
No one likes it.
Why?
Because it's gross.
I'm sorry. The towel fell in the pool. It came out. It's not wet anymore, but it's not dry. It's just a little
Damp.
Oh my God. All right.
Keep going.
You want a few more?
Adam's Family.
Yeah. You know what? I'm looking at the title, so it's a lot easier for me.
It's
I'm like,
funny how you think you get it like that, but you need to like process it
right.
for a
Because
second.
me, I'm like looking, I see the title
Adam's
says Adam's Family. I go, oh, she'll get this. And I'm like,
come on.
yeah. I'm like, come on, how's she not getting this? But then I realized, yeah, you have to go through every song ever.
Right.
You know,
Mission Impossible.
nice job.
You know what? Do they have one for Dukes of Hazzard? Oh, Fresh Prince. See, that was a second. Oh no, you're gonna sing the whole thing.
No, I won't. Because you know why? Well, maybe actually this one might. Oh, I'm going to skip ahead here.
Oh, they have the second verse or not?
Let me see if they have the actual, like, hidden verse.
Scared, said you're moving with your auntie and uncle to Bel Air.
I begged and pleaded with her. Day after
Oh,
day,
they
but
have
she
it.
packed my suitcase and
Send
sent
me
me
on my way.
She gave me a kiss and then she gave me my ticket. I put my Walkman on and said,
Might as well kick it. First class.
yo, this is bad. Drinking orange juice
Out of a champagne glass.
Is this what the people of Bel Air living like? This might
And then
be
ready?
all right.
The final episode of French.
Say French Prince.
Fresh Prince. When they did the final episode of Fresh Prince,
Yeah.
They had the entire intro, and they just had cut it down for the show down to the whatever it is, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But the final episode, they showed that original one, and that's when I
neat.
knew of it, and then went online, found
Found
it,
it.
and
Gilligan's Island.
yeah. I'm gonna give you
to watch that too.
two more,
Okay.
and if you get them, you win.
Yay.
Ooh, I don't. All right, what show? Can you name it? Can you name that show?
The Simpsons.
Oh,
But I have a little side question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What comedian had The Simpsons as a little clip in her show, and then The Simpsons became their own full show?
I have no clue.
The Tracy Ullman Show.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
And I would like to say I've never seen a single episode of The Simpsons.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I wasn't allowed to watch it when I
Oh, okay.
was a kid. And then
But you know, like,
of it.
yeah.
Like I know there's Bart. I know he has a sister. Maggie's the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Homer Simpson. That's what I know.
Yeah. Cheers.
I like that you got it right before the lyrics kicked in.
MASH.
Nice job, B. I am proud of you.
Oh, thanks.
Even though that was like none of like not too much of our generation, even it was long
Yeah.
before our stuff. All right, B. We haven't done it in a few episodes, but
Yeah.
we should do it really quick. What the? Are we doing next week? Because we have a crazy weekend ahead. Only because you don't have your kids. I do have my kids, which throws us a little bit off. And along with having my kids, I'm not home ever.
Right.
So I need you a lot. So I got to ask you about this really quick. Tomorrow, we have everybody here.
Oh, and we're having big family dinner.
Big family dinner. Anthony's coming with Ryan again. It's kind of where this whole podcast started.
Yeah.
Was them coming over, and this is our third time doing dinner together, but they're bringing Kevin, and it's Kevin's birthday.
I know.
Kevin's going to be 1.
He's turning 1 on Thursday, which is crazy. So we'll celebrate a little bit on Wednesday night for him.
It'll be nice. So here's where it gets crazy. Friday night. So James has a birthday party he has to go to at a laser tag place.
Yeah.
I'm taking him to the party. So you're cool to hang out with Belle?
Yes.
Okay, but you won't have your kids.
Right.
On Saturday morning, I have Arbor Day performing at the planetarium.
Yeah.
And then I have
the
huge scout event at South Haven Park that I'm performing.
Are you going right from one to the other? Okay, that's what I thought.
So really, I need you to kind of hang with the kids all day, but then I need you to get them to my mom's by like 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah, that
but you
works.
have Jason and Bryn, you're babysitting too.
Yeah,
you're watching every kid but your own.
I am. So actually, I'm going to drop your kids at your mom's around 4, then head and watch my niece and nephew.
If you're going to drop the kids at my mom's at 4, go a little bit early because Stephanie's going to be there with Liam and Ella. They will latch onto you for a minute.
Oh, yeah. I will come and say hi.
So just, you know, go a half hour early, then say hi to Liam and Ella or whatever else, or go at 3. And
they're coming out for the weekend?
I guess so, yeah.
All right, cool.
So, and then my kids are going to stay at my mom's Saturday night into Sunday. You don't really have to do anything for that because you have an autism walk
Sunday with work.
Sunday morning. I'm in then New Jersey for Craw's Financial Group or Craw's Financial Group. I don't know.
Right.
I'm performing for some company.
We'll see how it works out.
All right.
Okay.
Episode 13 in the books.
All right.
Love
Yay.
you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. I just have to go to the bathroom.